MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. The Astros will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Mike Fiers starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The second baseman,
Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Zach Greinke will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Digging in now, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Two and two.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 268 the average for him coming in. 9 homers and 29 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Popped him up. Correa is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Standing in, Matt Chapman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Now the 2-0. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give him a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today. And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. His previous history with Mike Fiers. He brings with him a .313 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Gurriel tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. The 1-0. Fouled off. Bregman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
He's set. Here it comes.
0-1 to count.
None out. Runners at first and second. In there, strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. From the stretch, hit hard to short. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting 7.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now in the box, Carlos Correa trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Chris Davis next to bat. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 0-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Popped him up. Gurriel has it, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. So here's Mike Zunino. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now the pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. The 1-1.
2-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. A ball and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's George Springer. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's ground.
2 out, nobody on. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 2-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Seth Brown, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Batting it, the catcher, John Murphy.
Digging in, Sean Murphy has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. Greinke over to first, and a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch inside. The throw is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Two and 0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Striding into the box, Tony Kemp, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Tucker. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A's go quietly there. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Altuve brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball well outside. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There goes Altuve. Pitch misses. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next to the Astros, the first baseman, Gurriel.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Ready with the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Popped him up. Bregman shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 22.
Striding in, Ramon Laureano. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. 2 away now in the Oakland 4th, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yordan Alvarez is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
So digging in now, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0 pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch coming, here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Astros on top, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Chris Davis now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Gurriel brings it in to second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Striding in once again, Seth Brown. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Set to deliver on 3-0.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
Into right field, that's a base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently third best on this Astros ball club. Here's Michael Brantley. Line drive, base hit to right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Paul Blackburn comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Paul Blackburn.
Into the box, Alex Bregman, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Blackburn benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready once again, Yuli Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready for another shot now, Yordan Alvarez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. First and second now, one man out. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. Ball, that's inside.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Yordan Alvarez sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Correa brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. All even now, 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch fouled away. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Astros 2 and the A's nothing. Coming to the plate now, Sean Murphy. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Marcus Semien. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Greinke's ready. Here's his offering. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 2-0. Jake Diekman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Diekman is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first, but this will get foul for strike 2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Brentley is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Hitter, Chris Davis.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set, and the pitch.
Whoa.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the third out. 1 left for Oakland. They trail things here 2-0. T.J. McFarland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, T.J. McFarland.
So stepping in, Jose Altuve is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that's outside.
Now the 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. 1 there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 1. High chopper towards first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Robbie Grossman.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Oh, that's just out.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The Astros are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Seth Brown.
Stepping in, Seth Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments. At the plate now, Sean Murphy.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fouled away. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Popped him up. Gurriel has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Yusmeiro Petit enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Piscotty. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Striding in for Houston, Mike Zunino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
1-0 count. Here it is. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now batting, Kyle Tucker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Chapman has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Kemp. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Fouled off. The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 22.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. He's got it, and the Astros go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Astros used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Greinke earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 47,170. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.